Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake and welcome back to Space Engineers. So, I've done a bit of construction work since we've last been here. Mainly, we've got all of this welded up. These doors will no longer kill you if you fly into them. They're not fully welded, so I can't actually make them go down yet, but we're getting there. I've had someone wreck my mining ship, but that's probably Adam, and that's probably going to be fine. Yeah. So what we're going to do today is finish off this hangar area by adding an observation area where we still have stuff to be welded because I didn't know how I wanted to do that. And the first thing that we want to do is, using this little corridor that's been created, we're going to build an elevator and stairwell to go upwards. We've got an elevator here. It's a modded elevator, which is why it's not going to break the entire universe. And it should be good. It should get us to the correct floor and everything like that. So what we need to do is we need to proceed along here for quite a bit so that then we can add in our little stairwell and elevator shaft. Pretty easy, if you don't mind me saying. Pretty trivial. Let's get rid of you just quickly. And then do more of that, and then place that back. Place it back. There we go. Yeah, so I just need to calculate how long we need this to be, because I want the elevator to come out here, right? Here or here. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then if we go in here, we've got a current length of 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we keep it like this is where the room starts. Okay? This is where the room starts. So we have walls come along here and here. For some reason I can't place anything here, for no reason. No? Yes? Okay. We place them along here. They do fine. And then what we do is we start having a room. We're going to have this wall continue as it is right now. We're not. Changing my mind as per usual. We're going to create a little room here. I'm probably going to need to calculate how big it is, and then we shall start playing around with how we want the placement of our elevator and stairwell. Just need to excavate out the floor. Right. Right, that should be pretty nice. Okay, so with this kind of layout, we can have the elevator here, and then we can have the stairs. So what we want is we want the elevator roughly here, okay? And then we want the stairs to go upwards, and it's going to be using the regular stairs. So if I go get one of you, I don't know how many different tabs I'm going to have before I clean them out. But if we go to stairs, we've got the regular stairs, right? We've got regular stairs. Good. We've also got the stairwell, which is similar, but is much more concentrated. It still goes up one block per two, but it means that we can do it in a 2-block column instead of a 1-width column rather than a 2-width column, which might be better. I think I'll use stairwell, yes. So if we have the stairwell start roughly here, I just need to find a good place to place it. If we place the stairwell here, and then we place the elevator here, that might be good. No. No, no, no. Let's try this. I think this is how far I decided to go, right? Yes, it is. So the elevator will go here, right? So I just need to add in a kind of wall. If I do that, it's not going to be connected to anything. That is intriguing. I'm going to have to change how I'm doing my corridors. Oh, but it was going to be so well. Yeah, so mostly I'm keeping the walls unwelded because technically they're not part of the same grid yet. That will change just in a moment, probably. So if we weld all these up so that I can clear some room. Look, people. Let's get a grasp for what we're doing. Right, let's do this properly, shall we? And then we have it like this. So we don't want any corner segments not done, because otherwise that's just going to be painful to deal with later. Yeah, if we go along like this, and then we go along here, and then we have the elevator shaft here, placed here, right here. Okay, which means that we're not going to want this block available. So we can get rid of you. Anytime you want to get rid of those blocks, just let me know. We can get rid of you, and then we can place a block here, right? And this block will make sure that the elevator shaft is completely sealed. We place the elevator like, give me a second. We place the elevator like here, and then we're good. So we need to have a height of 4. This is going to be fun. Right, so that's a height of 1, 2, 3, and then this one will be 4. Okay, that sounds reasonable. Now we just need to excavate the rest of it. We're going to do the elevator first, because doing stairs are, well, slightly more annoying. Right, so if we do that, and then we go up like this, noting that I'm not going to weld these up just yet, because I'm not going to. I think that's suffice it to say what I'm doing. That we then need a corner here. Yeah, we need a corner. Right, up to there, and then we need a corner, then we need a side, and then if we go here, we draw out this section. Okay, and then we have ceiling section go along like this, and then we have that go up to this way, with this being the top, so we get rid of you, then this will be our new floor. So I can just simply fall down here, place this here, and then we can start welding up. Excellent. So I'm going to need a bunch of stuff, as per usual. Not a single moment goes when I don't have the actual the resources required for such a creation, but then again, everyone knows that. We're going to need some steel tube. We're going to need some... What else do we need? Computers. Motors. Because if it's a moving part, it usually includes motors. At least one, usually. Let's weld this up. 32 girders and 4 displays. Good. Right. Yep. Throw those back in. So 32 girders. I'm going to need to create some more. Create some for me. Noting that we are very, very low on iron. Because I've been making steel plate like no tomorrow, I need to turn some of that back into iron. Right. If we go down here, I should have 21, and then add the other 19 will give us 40. We're still not going to have enough girders in order to do what I want to do in a second, but that's fine. That's dandy and fine and dandy for now. Right, there we go. Our lovely, lovely elevator. So if I want to call it, should come down at any point. Open. Yep, there we go. Elevator is coming down. Hooray! It's a very slow elevator, and I can't increase the speed of it, which is why there are stairs. But yeah, we should be able to go in. Lovely, and then go up. Ah, right, that's why it's taking so long, because the doors need to close and then we go upwards. Look at the leisurely ride up to Ops. Yeah. By the way, this is what would happen if we're in complete darkness. That's because I'm not actually doing shadows. So it does look kind of normal. Yeah, and then we can... The door opens, and then we go out here. Lovely. Look at this technological marvel we've created. Yeah. That should be good. Noting that if we want to weld all of the steel blocks in this place, then all we need to do is place down an nanite factory, and then that will do everything for us. Right, let's head downwards. This is why I need the... Oh wow, really? Well, that seems kind of fun. Yeah, definitely does not look weird at all. Anyway, we've got that. High five. Now what we want to do is we want to get the staircase. Because I do not have time to be on a lazy elevator ride at 0.5 meters a second. Right, let's have a look. So if we have the staircase, I need interior plate. Give me int plate. Somewhere, anywhere. Here. What do you mean? I don't have enough space. Add that. Let's run over. My god, people, stop messing around with the animations. It's killing me. Yeah, throw ourselves over here, and we want to throw it over there. So what we need is the sides. Stop lagging. My god. Nothing drives me more insane than having latency. Especially when you're flying around, because when you have latency and you're flying around, you're dead. There is no talk about that. You're just dead. If we go around, get all of that done, we should have a nice room in order to socialize in whilst we take the elevator upstairs. We're gonna weld these floors up because I'm a nice person. Right. I can weld the rest of them up later. They probably won't be welded up for a while. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to go to number 7, I think is the one I'm using. Yeah, 7, and we're going to start placing, we're going to need stairwells. And this needs to go up 4 times. Surprise, surprise. So, 10 brownie points for whoever discovers what we're going to do now. Going to be welding upwards. Going to be grinding upwards. No, not grinding. Mining. Yes, mining upwards. So we want to mine upwards over here first, right? Okay. You good there? Yes. And then we just want to start placing. My God, game. What is wrong with you? Right. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. So up to here is where we're going. And so let's excavate around. And we need to place a corner section. 1. I said 1, or maybe not. This game infuriates me. Yeah, we've still got hydrogen. Just checking. Look, fellas, just come on, give us something, anything, for us to continue doing things. Right, we're getting somewhere. Hooray. Or maybe not, whatever. Right, let's go through here. Need to place some along here. Get rid of all of this goddamn dirt and mess and stuff. Right. We need to drill out some more here. Right. Place some more ceiling. I know this may be slightly disorienting to watch because I'm constantly turning and you don't know which direction I'm actually facing. It's also disorienting to me, so we're going to have to deal with that eventually. Right, we're getting there. Okay, good. That should work. Yeah. Now what we need to do is we need to get these guys up, and then yeah. Okay, so that should be that, and now we can finally place all of this. Yeah. Right. So we want to start from the top to do this. We want to start here. We want to go. Is that the correct height? Yeah, it is. Okay. So we want to start from here and then go downwards. So starting from there and down again. And down again. Good. And now what we need to do is we need to weld this stuff up, which is going to require bulletproof glass as well. Also going to require more interior plate. Hey, guess what, people? That requires more iron. Ugh, right, let's just do this, shall we? Assembler. Come on, let's get a roll, shall we? Production. Yeah, I want to disassemble some of. You just took some steel plate away. Why? Yeah, never mind. Let's just get some iron back into us. Good. We're going to take you, and we're going to take some bulletproof glass as well. We're probably only going to need 3. Yeah. Oh, and these things have lights, which is why I'm using them instead of the regular ones. So you can go up, and you can go up again. And you can go up again. So the last one is going to need a bit more. And then you're here, in this lovely room in which we have a stairwell and other stuff. Yeah, let's add those guys, drill some more of you so that we can actually have a proper wall. I believe that give me a second. What we can do is we can just sprint down here, much quicker than the elevator, but a lot more time consuming. So that goes like that, and then we've got 2 here. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Get rid of you. Place floor. Place floor. Never mind. Place you there. Place you there. Then we should be able to just do this. Oops. I'm totally inept at doing this. And it must be completely facepalm worthy. Oh, I just got myself stuck. Let's crouch, shall we? Place there, place here, place there again, and place here. And then we've got ourselves a lovely area in which to expand our operations. Yes, this will do. Start welding this stuff up as well, whilst we're at it. Yeah. Okay, that's part 1 of what we're doing. And part 2 is we're going to trace back ourselves all the way to the exit, which is going to be entertaining, to say the least. So we should have placed it here, which means that we want to create a hole through this area. And this is going to be a guide hole, okay? We're going to have more stuff behind here, but this is here so that we can find our way. That should be long enough. Yeah, and if we drop down, We go along here. We go along here. We're not going up the elevator because that takes forever. Right, and then we want to start going this way, I believe. I've forgotten where the entrance is. Is it here or is it here? I can't remember. That might be a good idea. I'm very bad at this. I apologize. Yeah, I'm in the correct location. Good. Good, 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 good. Let's go. There we go. Pretty easy, huh? So that will be the way onto the second floor of our lovely station. Well, for this bit anyway. It's probably like a floor and a half, I guess. Yeah. Floor and a half. Right, let's just extend you this way. At any point, well, this game likes to place blocks for me. Some things infuriate me. One thing is, when you're playing single player, you have these entities that are just lying around that happen when you mine things, and they stay there for quite a while. And that means that you can't place any blocks because there's an entity in the way. And the thing with a server is, even though, well, you can't see those little rocks, which means that it shows up as green that you can place the block. However, you can't place the block because the entities are still there on the server. So you attempt to place, it sends out a thing, it sends out a pulse to say, hey, can I can build here. The server then double checks and says, hey, you can't, so I'm just going to leave you here. I've just done something stupid. Yeah, I destroyed part of something. Let's make sure that all of this is fine. No? Are you going to connect at any point? Thank you. Right. This is much more stressful than it should be. This is much, much more stressful than it should be. Yeah, so for now what we're going to have is we're going to have this go out to here. But next episode we will work on the actual observation deck area, which is over here. Because I underestimated the amount of time that it would take in order to build these goddamn stairs. But yeah, we should be good to do fun things in the future. So we have the stairs on the right, okay? I'm going to show you a bit of planning here. My god, planning? We're going to have stairs on the right. These stairs go up to the next floor. We're then going to have, through this way, though not through this way, it's probably going to continue along here and then go to the left, is going to be where our factory is. So all of our assemblers and refineries go in there. Which means that we should be able to build things quicker, as long as we can actually mine things, and that's going to be something that we're going to need to talk about. Because, sadly, I believe these beam drills... Hang on. I have got an excellent idea. If we look at the requirement for a beam drill, right? If we go to production, and then we go over here, thank you for just finishing, that was very well timed. Now we just need to find a beam drill, which, trust me, is probably a bad idea. But the beam drill is the mining laser. The be-all and end-all of mining, because it mines everything. And we're probably going to want to stick one onto our spaceship. But yeah, look, I think we have the resources for it. We definitely have more than 83 nickel. We've definitely got more than 1,000 silicon. I just need to see if we've got more than 300 gold. That's gold. No. So we're going to need to get more gold, but once we do have that, we can build a mining laser. And that's going to make things much better. Noting that we don't have the ability to power it, but it still gives us a very, very good chance at getting things on the move. Yeah, I don't know why I'm using the stairs. The thing is, I build these stairs and elevators so that people can use them, and it just turns out that I just, you know, jet up there. We're going to have a door here, right? We're going to have an airlock here. or kind of an airlock segment down here, simply because this area may or may not be depressurized at certain points. So what we want is the ability to keep the rest of the base pressurized, including the observation deck, so that we don't drain through oxygen and kill ourselves through inactivity. Anyway, we're going to be working on the observation deck next episode. Until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.